To another edition of the program Family Circle. So sorry, we are starting a bit late, so sorry about that. Okay, I think it's better this way. Okay, we are live on Facebook. For those of you that would want to connect via Facebook, the handle again is ITV Radio Abuja. ITV Radio Abuja. That's the handle to connect via Facebook. And to connect via the airwaves is Independent Radio 89.7 FM here in Abuja. Thank you so much for connecting. Please, if you're connecting, let us know where you're connecting from, your name and your location. Please, your name and your location. It will go a long way if you're connecting. Thank you for liking. Thank you. Please, if you're connecting via Facebook, try and give us your location and your name so we can acknowledge you and also celebrate you. This platform, we celebrate our listeners and viewers. So if you're connecting via Facebook, again, the handle is Independent Radio Abuja. Independent Radio Abuja. For those of you that would want to connect via Facebook and watch this program live on Facebook, the handle again is Independent Radio Abuja. Thank you to my listeners via the airwaves. Thank you so much. Without you, Family Circle would not be. Thank you so much for your immense contribution. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for everything you're doing on this platform. Thank you. We acknowledge you. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Cletus Vincent. Thank you so much watching from Lagos State. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you. Please do me well by telling us where you're watching from, your location and your name, please, so we can appreciate you on this platform. Thank you, Mr. Vincent. Thank you for setting the pace. Thank you so much for giving yourself as an example so others can follow suit. Thank you so much. Okay, this is another day. That's Monday, the 9th of May 2022. And we have a fresh topic today to deliberate on from today throughout the week. That's Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We'll be treating this topic and getting more information as regards this topic. And if there's need for us to invite a guest, we will do that. But let's progress on this platform. When there's need for that, we'll also make known. Okay, Family Circle is a platform where we talk about families, the issues that we face in our day-to-day life as an individual, in relationship, as a family. We try as much as possible to analyze those issues and proffer solution, if possible, to those issues we are facing to enable us have a smooth and a successful marriage or relationship, as the case may be. Now, Family Circle is a program where we talk about values, cultural and family development, irrespective of our religion or ethnic group, irrespective of our religion, irrespective of your background, irrespective of your tribe, irrespective of wherever you're coming from. Foreigners also are welcomed. We discuss on those issues because we are one. We see ourselves as a community. That's why I keep calling it a community, a growing community. We talk about those issues. We try as much as possible to be our brother's keeper. Whatever affects you affects me, affects everyone in the community. We try as much as possible to proffer solution to those issues and ensure that you get a sweet, a happy, a blissful relationship or marriage or family. Now, today we'll be treating on the topic depression. Depression is something that is eating deep. Sometimes depression can be worse than cancer. It can actually be worse than cancer when it gets to the maximum level. That's the major depression. That's what it's called. Major depression. That's the one that has gotten to the climax. It can be worse than cancer itself. It can actually be worse because most cancer patients, they scale through. Most of them, you see them, they survive. But most times, if depression is eating up a man and it has gotten to the major part of it, that's where you now start hearing of suicide thoughts. So we'll be treating on the depression because most persons are going through depression. They don't even know about it. So many of us are involved in that part, that's depression. So many things can warrant depression, especially in the society we find ourselves today. Especially what is happening in the society, what is happening in Nigeria. It calls for one to even have or pass through depression. We'll be looking at depression. We'll be looking at what causes depression. We'll be looking at how to overcome depression. I have Mr. James Joel Sharia, I don't know. Yeah, watching from Usetim. I hope I pronounced your name properly. Sharia. Okay, watching from Usetim. Thank you so much, sir. And I have Theophilus Yarima watching from Kaduna State. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. Please, if you're watching, please do us the favor by telling us where you're watching from. I have Bizong, okay, Bizong Oga, watching from Chika. Okay, Chika is in Abuja. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. Please, if you're watching or if you're just connecting, please tell us where you're watching from and your name. Let's celebrate you and acknowledge your presence on this platform. And the handle to connect via Facebook again is Independent Radio Abuja. ITV Abuja. Just type ITV Abuja. The page will pop up. Then you can connect via Facebook. Okay, let's go further. Depression. What is depression? Depression is a mental health disorder characterized by persistently depressed mood or loss of interest in activities causing significant impairments in daily life. That is what depression is all about. Oh, Mr. I don't know how to pronounce this. Dafang Difangdag. I hope I did. Watching from USA. Dafang Dig. I think it's a short form. He didn't tell us his name because I don't think that's a name. Okay, we have Mr. Chinanzam Toby watching from Turkey. Thank you so much. We have Ijoma Onora watching from Gwagwalada. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Please do me the favor by sharing this link. Share the link. Like I said earlier on, I was saying that if you don't share, how will someone get to know about this platform? How would someone get to watch this platform just as you're watching? Please do me a favor. It won't cost you anything to just share. Share. Please, God bless you. Just share the link and tell us where you're watching from. If you're just connecting, tell us where you're watching from and share the link. Please share the link. God bless you. God bless you as you do so. Okay, possible causes include a combination of biological, physiological, and social sources of distress. Increasingly, research suggests that these factors may cause changes in brain function, including altered activity of certain neural neural circuits in the brain. It can damage the brain. That is what I'm trying to explain here. Depression. Some persons just hear depression and they think it's just a normal thing. No. Depression is something that when it starts eating up a man, you won't even understand that man. You won't understand that person. You won't understand what the person is after. The person is just confused. The brain begins to deteriorate so seriously it can get to that point. Why do you think that most people, when they are into depression, they start thinking of suicidal thoughts? Why do you think so? The brain will shut down. You just feel that the world is coming down on you, or everything is crashing on you. Nothing is working. You just see yourself so down, and you now see yourself so helpless to the point that you won't even consider, or you won't think of help. You won't think of help, because if you're actually thinking of help, you won't actually think of that. Or if you are even thinking of that, you look for help somewhere. It's only God or God's grace that one would get over it. And to get over it, you have to pass through various therapies before you can get over it. Medical wise, you have to pass through so many treatments before you can get over depression. Depression can happen to anyone. It's a disease, a very deadly disease. Mr. Jasper, thank you so much. Watching from Nyanya, thank you so much, sir. Please, you guys should share the link. If you want to connect via Facebook, those of you listening via the airwaves, the handle again to connect is Independent Radio. That's ITV Radio Abuja. ITV Radio Abuja. That's the handle to connect. So if you want to connect via Facebook, the handle again is ITV Radio Abuja. You can invite someone. You can share the link. Please share the link, share the link, share the link, share the link, share the link. God bless you all as you do that. And also tell us where you're watching from, your location and your name, so we can acknowledge you and also celebrate you on this platform. Now, the persistent feeling of sadness or loss of interest that characterizes major depression can lead to a range of behavioral and physical symptoms, which may include changes in sleep. You won't be able to sleep. You'll be so restless. Sleep will be so far away from that person. You won't be able to sleep. You see some people, they will be awake from night till morning. They can't sleep. Their emotions is telling on them. Their brain is actually telling on them. There's something deep down that they are feeling, they are going through, but they can't express it. They can't. That's why you see some person, you ask them what's wrong. They can't just tell you what the problem is. It's internal. They are feeling it. They are so depressed. They are so depressed due to one issue or the other. They can't say it. They are restless. They can't sleep. They can't sleep. You watch movies from night till morning. No sleep. Nothing is happening. Mr. I don't know if it's okay. I don't know if it's Mr. or Mrs. Okay. Priceless Pamela Ivy. Watching from Garkitu. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. Okay, that's the symptom. Changes in sleep. Appetites. Some of them don't have appetite to eat. Some you bring their best meal so far. They can't eat. They don't have appetite at all. If you ask them what's the problem, they can't explain. They can't explain, but deep down they are depressed. They are depressed. Ikenna Michelle, watching from, no, you didn't tell us where you're watching from. I'm learning depression is real. No, yes, that's just it. It's very real, very much real. Depression can be worse than cancer. I said that before. It can be worse than cancer, especially when you get to the major depression. There's a climax to it. That the major depression is the highest so far. When you get to that level, that's when you start having nasty thoughts. That's when you start having nasty things coming into your brain. That's where you now start feeling that the world don't care. Nobody cares. So you just feel like you are all alone in this world, in a lonely world, without anybody, without no companion, without no succor, nothing. You have lots of sleep, lots of appetite, and lots of energy. That your energy level will drop drastically. No strength to do anything because you're depressed. You are so depressed. Rachel David, watching from Asokoro, thank you so much. God bless you. You are so depressed. Energy level 0. You'll be hearing some persons will be saying, I'm so weak. I'm so weak. What did you do? Nothing. But I'm so weak. Because the brain is working like never before. The whole body is active, is working. But the kind of work is doing is not this normal kind of work. Thoughts, so many thoughts are flowing in and out. So many things are happening inside that person can't really express. You can't express it. It's not an easy thing. That's why I keep saying it on this platform. If you hear me every now and then, I keep saying it. Check up on your loved ones. See, you never can tell, especially in this time, this era. You never can tell. So many people are passing through depression. Forget about the makeups they wear. They just wear that to camouflage. They just wear that to look good so you don't notice what they are facing or what they are feeling. But so many people, especially in Nigeria, they are passing through depression. They are passing through depression. Some men will dress good. You don't know. Inward, they know that something is eating them up. But they can't express it. They can't express it. They don't know how to. Okay, the energy level will drop. Then your consideration, you can't think well. You forget, you just get lost. Have you not seen some persons? I know of a man then, I saw him one time about 6 years ago or thereabouts. The man was crossing the express and he had forgotten that he was actually crossing the express. People were shouting. The man was lost in thoughts. He was so lost in thought. You can imagine. You can imagine. Now, if that man was crossing the road on a very maybe towards the evening, who will really help him? People were screaming, cars were honeying. I'm telling you. He was so lost. He was so you could see the confusion in him. That's depression. Depression to the highest level. That's depression. The thought will be coming. Do this to yourself. Do this. After all, you are the only one. You are just left in this world alone. If you do it, you just rest. You rest from all the pains. You rest. See, depression is real. Always check up on your loved ones. Always check up on them. Just call them. Gist with them. Laugh with them. Check up on them. You mustn't give them money. But that little gesture, that little care will go a long way. Some persons are actually dying in silence. They feel nobody cares. Please check up on them. Depression is real. Depression is real. Mr. Ekesin, Patrick, thank you. Up you, Mr. Ekesin. Wow, we have upgraded. Please. Please, we need more members. More family members, please. Thank you so much, Mr. Ekesin. God bless you. God bless you all for telling us where you're watching from. If you have not done that, please let us know where you're watching from. And please share the link. Share the link, please. Please, I'm begging. Just share the link. It won't cost you anything to share the link. Share the link so someone can hear. So someone can see this, can watch this, can see this video and actually watch. Mr. It is AY son. So sorry, sir. Mr. AY son, watching from Edo State. Thank you so much. God bless you, sir. God bless you, sir. Okay, let's go further. The daily behavior, that's daily behavior is 0. The things you used to do, maybe at 9, you have your routines, you have things you are supposed to do or you usually do. Everything will drop. You won't have appetite. You won't have any sense of those things. You won't have any vibe, any push on those things because you are just down. You're left alone. You are thinking. So many thoughts are coming in. So many things are coming in. So many things are just, your brain is just working, but you're not working. You just feel so exhausted without doing anything, but your head is working. Your whole body is working. It's working. They also have low self-esteem. Their self-esteem will drop drastically, especially for the women. Now, the women, you won't want to mingle with anybody. You just want to be isolated. You just want to be alone. You just want to be left alone. Now, if you have someone that is always wanting to be left alone, and you know that person doesn't have that attribute or that person doesn't have that behavior before, please, if you don't want to lose that person, constantly check up on that person. Always let them be talking. Why? See, if they can talk, if they can be talking, constantly talking, before you know it, they will voice out. If they can be constantly, if you can always involve them or put them into conversation. Let them always be talking. That those burdens will be gradually relieving. They'll be so relieved of those burdens gradually. But let them talk. Don't allow them to bottle it up. You see this isolation, I just want to be left alone. It's a lie. Don't leave them alone. If they are left alone, so many things will come. You know, the devil is very tricky. He will inculcate so many things into them, into their head. Their head will be so full, they will not be able to take it anymore. They just want to relieve themselves of the pain. Of that pain they are feeling, it's an inward pain. It's not a physical pain. You can't feel it, but they are feeling it. Because how do you tell me that someone who is just complete, who just want to go and jump into a lagoon, or who just want to drink one poison or the other, or who just want to cut his or herself? Well, how do you feel? How do you want to explain that? It's not normal. There's more to it. It's not just normal. It's a spirit. If you don't put them into conversation, if you don't put them into talking for them to voice out, that's where you have problem. Okay, low self-esteem. Now, depression can also be associated with thoughts of suicide. It can. It will get to a point where they can't take it anymore. They will be feeling like they're running crazy. They can't take it anymore. They will just want to end it. Now, to them, ending it means that the whole pain is gone. All the whole feelings, they just feel, see, those people, not that they don't have loved ones, but the loved ones are not careful enough to notice that. To notice that they are into depression. So they will feel they are all alone. Now, if someone feels he or she is all alone, all the person needs to do is just to leave the world and let people be. Do you understand? Instead of causing problem or causing nuisance, they just want to just let go. That's where you see this. That's where you see this. Okay, Mr. Oh, yeah, I've said Mr. AKC watching from Karimu. Yeah. Okay. Now, depression can be treated. Do you know that? It can actually be treated. There's treatment for depression. Now, treatment consists of antidepressants. Antidepressants and the mainstay. And the mainstay of treatment is usually medication. There's something they call antidepressants. Now, when they give you, it helps to bring down the tension. It helps to, but if only you can voice out. If only you can notice that this person is actually undergoing depression or is actually attacked by depression. Gwebe, Daga, Jude, watching from Usetim. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. It can be treated. Medically, it can be treated. Now, the second treatment is talk therapy. Talk therapy. That's why, you see, when I say I give my personal line for you to want to talk to me, because I know that if you can just open up, if you can talk, if you can just say to someone, you'll be relieved a bit. Now, the foreign land, they have what they call therapists. That's physiologists, where you can just go, you book for a section, you sit down with them. They will ask you questions. Now, in that process, they are trying to make you a bit relaxed. Now, when they're asking you questions, it keeps rising. It keeps rising. Now, that way, you can now say it out, even if not directly, where that depression is coming from. They can trace it while talking to you, because they are, of course, that's their field. They can trace it as they're talking to you. They are listening to what you're saying, and they're also talking to you back. That way, you're undergoing that section. That section will heal you. It heals, but it's gradual. It will heal you of that depression. Before you know it, they will come out of depression and be very normal again. But if you don't undergo this therapy, like talking, see, it will get to a point, even if you take drugs, if you're taking drugs and you're not letting it out, it won't really have effect. You have to let it out. You have to talk to someone. In that talking process, the depression level keeps coming down until it gets to the zero level. Now, talk therapy is also there, or a combination of the two. You take the medical treatment, which is the antidepressants, then you take the talk therapy. You have to undergo a therapy. Just talking. 2 hours, you can talk from talk to talk. You will bring it out. You must voice it out. It must come out. Now, okay, yes, which is that you can undergo the two. Increasingly, research suggests that this treatment may normalize brain changes associated with depression. When the brain had changed, your thinking had changed, everything is down completely. Now, this treatment will help you enhance your brain back. It will help you stabilize. It will help you. It will go a long way. Now, common signs of depression. Let's look at common signs of depression. 1, loss of interest in things you once enjoyed. Now, those things, or loss of interest in things you love to do. Those things that you that you enjoy eating, you enjoy playing football, you enjoy watching movies, you enjoy dancing, you enjoy singing. Most of those things, when you're depressed, you won't have appetite to do any of those things anymore. You won't have appetite. In fact, those things will start irritating you. You won't have appetite to do any of such. Those things you love, you won't have appetite to do them. Now, number 2, feeling of worthlessness. Worthlessness. That's you're feeling so worthless. You don't have worth for yourself, for your life anymore. You're feeling so worthless, so all alone. Now, the next point is poor concentration. You don't concentrate anymore. Someone is talking to you, your mind is somewhere else. You're not even listening to what that person has to say. You don't have any interest in whatever someone is doing or whatever you're doing at work. You don't have, you are so lost. You're so lost. They are talking to you, you don't understand it. You don't understand. You're just there. The next point is thoughts of harming yourself. You have so many thoughts of harming yourself. You just want to harm yourself. You just want to do something so bad to yourself. It comes that way. Now, persistent, depressed, low mood. You're so down. To go to work, you don't feel like going to work. You don't feel like going anywhere. You don't feel like doing anything. You're just there on a 0 level. That's depression. And this one is depression on the higher level. It's a major depression. It starts gradually. Depression starts gradually. It starts very gradual. Gradually, it keeps growing. It keeps growing. That's why you need to voice out. That's why you need to talk to someone. You need to talk to someone. Depression is one of the most common mental health conditions according to the World Health Organization, that's WHO. Over 264 million people around the world live with depression, which is 100% true. I'm behind time. 100% true. Over 264 million people around the world lives with depression. This is even the one that they have done research on. What about the ones that are depressed? They don't say it out. They don't say, you can't know. You can't know until, except if you are very sensitive or if you're very close to them and you start noticing some changes in them. Now, it can impact the way a person thinks, behaves, or interacts with others. That's why I say if you're sensitive enough, you should realize or you should notice some changes in that person close to you, or that sibling of yours, or that relation or relative of yours. Now, life can sometimes be overwhelming. It can be overwhelming. It can actually be overwhelming. I understand. I typically understand. Now, what can be demanding. Family on its own can be stressful. Family on its own has its own stress, aside work stress. Family stress can be emotional. It can be so emotional, down to you. It can affect you emotionally. Now, even life in general can sometimes just be hard. It can be hard. Some people, to even eat 2 square meal, not to even talk of, is a problem. Just to provide for their family is a problem. It's a big problem, a big challenge. That's why I say the system, this system where we are in is not functioning. It's not working, because if it's actually working, at least a layman should have something to eat. It's not working. It's not working. Even those doing manual jobs, those that are doing hard labor, how much do they earn per day? How much do they actually earn per day? Those into hard labor. Okay, sometimes life in general can be so hard. However, if you are noticing some changes in your mental health and body, and you find that you just can't shake it off, you can't shake it off. You've tried. You've taken, some persons now, they take pills to sleep. If they don't take those pills, they can't sleep. That's depression. Oh. That's depression. You need to check it. You need to check it, because God that created you, created your body. Of course, your body is, it's not a robot. Now, when you walk and you walk and walk, it gets to a point where your body needs rest. Now, if that body cannot succumb to rest, my brother, my sister, you are passing through depression. There is no two way about it. You are passing through depression, and you need to check it before it escalates. You need to check it. You actually need to check it. Now, if you can't shake it off, you may be experiencing depression. Depression can affect someone both physically and mentally. Physically and mentally, it can affect one. Even the most familiar and easy activity can become hard to manage and complete. Depression is a complex disease. No one knows exactly what causes it, but it can happen for a variety of reasons. This is where I will stop today. We'll continue on Wednesday, because I'm far gone with time. It can happen. Some persons, their emotion cannot carry it. It cannot carry some certain problems. That's why I keep telling wives, give your husband peace. Husbands, give your wife peace. Let there be peace. Let a man know that his home is his comfort zone. Let him know that his home is his dwelling place, where he can come and his head is at peace. Sometimes, wives, when your husband comes back from work and you notice that their face is a bit down, or their emotions down, all you need to do is to maybe get their legs, massage their legs, their feet, massage it, massage the head. Let the tension come down. Women, be wise. Be wise. God forbid, if anything happens to that man, who will take care of your kids? Who will take care of you? You have to ensure to allow that man to stay healthy and stay alive for you and your children, even if you don't care about any other person. But at least care about yourself and your kids. Now, husbands, give your wife peace. Don't trouble them emotionally. Don't trouble them emotionally because you are a man. You feel you are the man of the house. You have the masculine structure, so you can do anyhow to her. Please give her peace. God forbid, if anything happens to her, you will become a widower completely. Your kids, who take care of them? Okay, even if you want to get married to another woman, will you continue that same character to the new woman you'll be bringing, please, let there be peace. Once someone can have that mindset of coming home and getting peace of mind, I'm telling you, depression will be a bit less. Even if the storm is happening outside, even if they are throwing bullets, bombs, and the rest of it outside, let his home be his peace zone. Let her home be her peace zone. Even the kids also need peace. Don't be nagging here and there, complaining here and there. The house is always on fire. It's always on fire. Everybody is running scatter. Nobody wants to come back home, even your kids. Please, let the house be the comfort zone. Let it be the peace center. Let the man be rushing home, knowing that, oh, my home is a peace zone. The phone line to call in, we are far behind time. Now the phone line to call in is 091-6565-7676. 091-6565-7676. Now, if you're also calling and you want us to save your line on the platform's phone, that's on this phone number, you want us to save your line so that when you call, we will not be asking you where are you calling from and all that question. You can just send us a message with your name, and then we will save your line on the platform's phone. And when you call us, we will not be asking all those questions. The phone line again to call in is 091-65-7676. That's the phone line to call. Now, if you're watching via Facebook, please share the link. Someone needs to hear this. Someone actually needs to hear this. Now, share the link to enable that person get across this particular video. All you need to do is just to share the link. It doesn't cost anything. Hello, good evening. What's your name? Yeah, I lost that call. I hope the weather is conducive enough and it's going to give us and it's not going to give us attitude. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Your name is? Okay, please go on. I can hear you. Okay. Oh, okay. You can reach me. This is the program's phone number, and it's always with me, so you can reach me on this line or just stay tuned to the program. Towards the end of the program, I will call my personal line so you can also take down the number. Okay, maybe tomorrow, because tomorrow I will not be coming to the office, so tomorrow you can call me from 11. I'll be free. 11:30. You're welcome. All right, bye. Okay, the number again to call in is 091-6565-7676. Mr. Prince Ehis Itaman. You didn't give us your location. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, go on. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, wow. It is well. Okay, you can listen. You can keep listening. Towards the end, I will call my personal line. Maybe you can reach me with that number. Okay, Mr. Gideon, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much, sir. Yes, I know. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Gideon. Thank you. God bless you. There's no problem. Just keep listening towards the end. I will call my phone number for you to take it. Thank you so much, Mr. Gideon. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, and you too. Okay, Mr. Prince Ehiz Itama, watching from Italy. Thank you so much, Mr. Prince, watching from Italy. Now, Osas Ekoswe. I hope I pronounced your name properly, but if I didn't, please, I'm really sorry for that. You didn't give us your location. You didn't tell us where you're watching from. You would love to know where you're watching from. Please share the link. Please share the link. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, Mr. Goss, we go on, please. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. Yes. Wow. Mm. Oh, that helps you. Yes, helps you come. Mm. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Osaz watching from Italy. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you're just tuning into this platform, we are discussing depression. Depression is something that is eating up the youth, especially the youth. It's really a cankerworm. Eating up Mr. Chidozie Nwaboso. I hope I pronounced your name properly. Watching from Lugbe, Mr. Chigozie, thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir, for connecting. Please do me the favor or do me the help, the assistance to share the link. It won't cost you anything to just share the link because someone needs to hear this. There are so many people passing through depression and they don't know how to overcome it. I can tell you they don't know how to overcome it. They are passing through depression, serious depression. Some of them have gotten to the climax of the depression. That's the major depression. That's what it's called. The climax depression is called major depression. They have even overpassed that level. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Calling from? Okay, please go on, Mr. Michael.
Actually, I don't want to contribute. I watch a movie titled Addict and this lady used to graduate. So actually she went to the hospital to tell the therapist or
Yes, therapist.
the therapist is not like making fun of her.
Hmm.
So in that process, so again now, even now, when she slept at the day, she used to see on her body. She's 27 years old. So at the time that the thing gets tired her, so she now plans to end her life. And my contribution now is that at that time that she went to that hospital to meet that therapist, instead of her to advise her or to put her through, she was making fun of her.
That's not a therapist. It might just be that she is opportune to, yes, because yes, to work there, or yes, a therapist is a therapist. When you come with your problem, yes, they have, at least they give you solution, they proffer solution to those problems. That's why they are called therapists. therapist.
So
Oh,
that was it. She was making fun of her. So that was how she gets tired of this. So she took drugs, and when it was at the time of death, then they now rushed out to the hospital. So I want to ask, sometimes we have advised people to like get on the something, like they will be making fun of you. That's why some people went to the end of taking their life.
okay. I'll answer that question. Just drop. I'll answer the question.
Alright.
Okay. Now what he's saying is it possible to talk to? There are some persons you don't talk to. There are some persons you know when you talk to them, they will mock you even in your condition. They will worsen the condition. Some persons who have undergone depression, some depression was at a very low level. But talking to maybe family members, because some persons you never can tell, some family members will use that issue to mock the hell out of you. It becomes worse. They were looking for solution. They now added more, compounded the problem, added more problem on top of the problem they were facing before now. That's why you see in the foreign land, they have psychologists, they have therapists. Just go there, book a section. They are specialized in doing that. That is their job. They talk to you because they don't know you from anywhere. So they don't have any interest. There is no interest. They cannot be biased because they don't know you from anywhere. They will advise you on the pattern to take or the solution to that problem. Now, there are some persons you can relate with or you can relate to as regards your problem. But it's not everybody you tell your problem, because there are some people you tell your problem, instead of solving that problem, they will worsen that problem. They will worsen that issue. They will even make the depression go higher. Some of them will mock you. They will laugh at you. They will make jest of you. So it's not everybody. If you notice that you're undergoing such issues, if you're a Christian, you have a pastor, you can go to your pastor, talk to your pastor. Juliet Olinya, watching from Asokoro village. Olinya, yes, I'm correct. Juliet, thank you so much, Juliet, watching from Asokoro village. It's not everybody you tell your problem to. It's not everybody you confide your problem to. That's why I said on this platform, I don't know you. I have no interest. I cannot be by you, because if you call me, sometimes when people call me and they talk to me, I will just keep listening. Some will even be asking me, oh, ma, are you still on the phone? I will say yes. I just want to hear you. Now, there is no issue in me interrupt. I just want to hear you. I want you to talk to me, to voice out that problem. It's because it's bottled up. If you don't say it out, you won't feel relief. And some persons, after talking to me, they'll say, thank you, ma. This advice or this has really gone a long way. That's just it. So be mindful of who you talk to. Be very mindful of the persons or the people you talk to. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Kujo.
Okay, what's your name, please?
My name is Suleiman.
Okay, go on, please.
I heard about the depression, and so many problems in my life made me to have that
Depression.
So as I read all this program, I was very happy, and I feel relieved.
Wow. Thank God you are a bit relieved. Thank God.
I need to listen to the program. I know with God, I will be happy to
Yes.
listen to the program every time.
Yes, thank you so much. Please, I will be live on air on Wednesday by 5 p.m. So do listen, okay? So at least it can go down.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for the program.
Thank you so much, ma. Thank you for listening. All right, ma. Thank you. Yes. Okay, this is the much I can take. This is the last phone call I can take. Please, if you want us to save your line on this platform, so when you call us, we will not be asking you what your name is and where you're calling from. Just send us a message of your name. It's as simple as that. A message of your name will do, and then we will save your number. When you call us, you become a part of the community. When you call us, we will not have to ask you what your name is. We'll just go straight to the point. I can't take any calls again. Now, if you're having marital issues, you need an advice. You need someone who is neutral to advise you. You're having relationship issues. You need someone to advise you. You can call my personal line. You can call my personal line, and for those persons I told to listen to the end of the program so they can take the personal line, you can also take this number now. The number to call me, not to call in, the number to call me, that's my personal line, is 07036878937. I'll take that number again, 07036878937. I'll be a bit slow, 07036878937. I'll take it one more time, 07036878937. That's the number. You can't call me on air. I'm on air, so I can't take your calls. Just hold on. Once I'm done, I can take calls. Now, if you want us to save your number on Family Circle's phone or line, the number to send us a message is 09165657676. That's, you want us to save your number as a community member. You want to be watching this, listening to the platform via the airwaves or watching via Facebook constantly, and you want us to save your number on the platform's line. You can send us a message of your name on this line. That's 09165657676. We'll be so glad to save your number there, and you can reach me via that line also, or you send me a WhatsApp message via that line. I will respond faster via this line than my personal line. I will respond very fast via this line now than my personal line. So you can just save yourself that stress and check this number, 09165657676, and then you can chat me up or send me a message there or call me there. I will also attend to you. This is the much we can take on this edition of the program, Family Circle. Please, like I keep saying, always check up on your loved ones. See, depression is real. You see, depression is real, and it can happen to anybody. Be it a rich man, a poor man, it has no class. Depression has no class. It can happen to anybody. So always check up on your loved ones. Constantly check up on them. Play with them. Gist with them. Crack jokes with them. Let them laugh. Play with them. Just, it won't cost you. Highest 2 minutes, you do that. You will do that. It doesn't cost you anything to do that. Check up on them. Things are happening. So many persons are depressed. They can't tell you. They can't say it. Some of them is so difficult for them. Some of them, their mouth is even so heavy to even talk. They just want to be left alone to ponder over their life, ponder over every activity or everything that they are going through. So all you need to do is just to call them and check up on them. It won't cost you anything to save life. If you do that, you might be saving a life. You never can tell. This is the much we can take on this edition of the program, Family Circle. I'll be coming your way again on Wednesday by 5 p.m. on the dot. We'll start this program by 5 p.m. We'll continue from where we stop as regards depression. By 5 p.m. on Wednesday, I'll be seeing you guys. Thank you so much for listening and also watching. God bless you all. My name's still remain Esther Usetim, the family builder. Thank you and God bless you.
Why you end up? I want dance.